been a long time since I've been to a gig. I tell you that. It's been a long time. It's probably going to be a long time before we even go to another gig. You know, you're not going to think again. It's just gone. The other night, I had some beers in this room and I felt like I was at a gig and I fucking was so pumped up. When it finished, God, I was just like, it felt like a gig. Okay, this is the review rant random for Family Values. Still got the CD, nice price. It's probably an hour price, stick of that. We'll talk about the CD in a minute. So I watched the Family Values tour from August 1998. Had this on VHS, I'm sure it's still around. And here it is on DVD. It's fucking class, this. Absolutely class. This is the lineup. Now, as I said, I put it on. It's got bits of the bands on tour and stuff like that. Introduces them and shows them all having a good laugh, haircuttings, scratch cards. You know, like a little introduction, a little bit how they know each other. And you know, and then boom, drops. First band up, Limp Bizkit. Now this is $3 bill, Limp Bizkit, and they just fucking bounce it. They've got like a massive spaceship. Fred Durst has got his red hat on, red pants. Wes has got like a fucking jumpsuit on, and it's like and he just stands there like and they're like, at this point, you know, people are going to know who Limp Bizkit are, but they can feel the bounce coming. And they do, I think on here they do, well, it's not the right way around on here, but they do Counterfeit in Cambodia, but they also hit in Jump Around, House of Pain cover, that's really good down. They have breakdancers come out and just start breakdancing and stuff, and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then they do Faith, so they've got the place fucking bouncing. And that's really cool. After that, Ice Cube comes out, and I'm like, this is fucking mint. Now, I'm a massive fan of Ice Cube, and recently, I think the only Ice Cube album I don't have is I Am the West, and one of the collaboration, West Side Connection. I haven't got, but I love Ice Cube's music, and great to see him live, especially at this point. Ice Cube's a fucking bona fide movie star now. Anaconda have been out there and stuff like that, and he's coming out and he's just dropping it down, and you can see the crowd are just like, hey, that's Ice Cube, and he says, for all you motherfuckers that said, fuck you, Ice Cube. Just fucking class. And he hits a couple of his tracks, but he never seems to finish a full song. And then he does Fuck Dying, which obviously, it's a shame that Head from Korn doesn't come out and start doing the riff, but he's bouncing around. He's got this massive Ice Cube figure in the background of him, taking up the whole stage. And then he just cuts into Fuck the Police, and you just see the whole place bouncing, and it's like, get the fuck in. And again, I was editing the other night, and I was like, meant to be editing, and I was like, just wanted to get up and like, oh, it was buzzing. After that, we've got Orgy come on. And I've always liked Orgy really known for hitting Blue Monday up and like like a mint cover. And I like a lot of Punk Static, I think was the EP, or you can't call it an album if it's only got 9 things. But they've had some really good music since. And again, you can look back at like Queen of the Damned, because Joey from Orgy appears on the Queen of the Damned, which Jonathan Davis did the music for. But they come out, they hit Stitches, which is really good. I mean, they've got some belting tracks on Candy Ass, Orgy. And then Jonathan Davis comes out for a revival, which is class, because Jonathan Davis is known for, I think, another band, and like the crowd jump, and like, it's a great like send over, like go and check this band out because I'm appearing on there, and you know, he comes on that. After that, Rammstein. What me, man. Rammstein come out in like Brookdish is the first one, and the keyboard's dressed up as a gimp. And the lead singer just whips out his dick, his fake dick, and it's just spraying, and it's like, and he's just rocking and fucking, and he's gathering around, and everyone's taking a drink off his dick, and you think, it's a 15. But like, again, and then they do Hoss as well, and it, you know, it's awesome as well, and obviously do Hoss, funny enough, I started watching CKY2K, because I just recently got that on VHS, because it starts off with Duhas and he's going around with fucking running fireworks, and it's like, fucking hell. And then Korn, the classic scene of the kid at the front of the barrier banging his head towards the camera is just fucking iconic. But Korn come out and they've got a big like Hell in a Cell cage, and it's pretty weird because like there's a bit where Limp Bizkit come out and it's all in the family and it's all a bit messy, but again, it isn't cared, it intercut a bit. Korn did an amazing film later on in the cornfield. It's absolutely amazing. But the bit where Ice Cube comes out and Children of the Corn, it's a fucking amazing song. They start off with Blind, you got All Day I Dream About Sex, All in the Family, Face T, and you got Life. Greatest hits. It's absolutely mint. Now, what's very interesting, the soundtrack I've got, the same lineup, but the soundtrack's a little bit different. First off, Incubus are on the CD. I mean, that's fucking mental, because they're not even on there, and like, Incubus went on to have quite a successful career as well. So you've got Incubus, New Skin, Interlude, Orgy, Gender, Blue Monday, Distortion. So you've got songs on this that aren't on the album. Limp Bizkit did Cambodia and Jump Around. Maybe it's the only way you can actually get Jump Around on, being a House of Pain song. Ice Cube does Check Yourself, Natural Born Killers, which Ice Cube doesn't do it there. Natural Born Killers, New Jack from ECW. Straight Outta Compton / Fuck the Police as well. Rammstein only get one song for Du Hast. Korn get Short Live a Melody, Shoots and Ladders, Justin. I love Justin. Justin's got a fucking mint breakdown. Predictable, Bad Tongue, Doing, Kill You, Freak on a Leash. Oh, that's a montage, isn't it? Freak on a Leash. Again, Freak on a Leash isn't played on there. Got Life, Twist, yeah. And the disc is missing in there, but it's somewhere in the room. So yeah, that was just memory lane. That it was awesome. It was absolutely fucking awesome. Like, loved the music at that time and that, and just how heavy it was. But I just loved that collaboration. Like the Up in Smoke tour, well, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Dre, Cube. Right, that's cool, especially when you see the history of Dre and Cube back together and sort of like the next generation going forward. But like that, phenomenal. So if you can get to watch that, brilliant. Especially if you're a fan of their bands in that era, and I've just realised I probably don't have an outtake. But yeah, I'll see you in the outtakes. What? Come here.
I have no idea.
The end of the Family Values tour. Guess what's just happened?
What?
Stormzy's cancelled and been rescheduled. Get in. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that, you know, but again, what a gig that Family Values was. But like, it's gonna be a long time before gigs go back. But
I've waited so long to see him as well.
I don't. Shut up. I'm so
Fuck
happy.
you, COVID.
So happy. So here in the outtakes, I did have the follow-up. They did try to make an effort of this, and it was just the baby screaming. But I don't think that. I think the whole tour. You maybe do that every 5 years. You know, that'd be interesting. But again, live music. I've actually, you know, you want to tell a funny story, right? I mean, Bring Me the Horizon is on the cards. We've got tickets for that, right? Like, I've got out of Stormzy. Got no disrespect to Stormzy, right? Fair enough. But like, I was getting dragged to that this year. I was just like, but no, live music. To be honest with you, live music, for an outtake, I'll just talk about film and live bands. Because live bands, I mean, the coverage on this was really good. I mean, it's got weird little monitors popping up and all that. But like the word prevegetation. Didn't do a good job, I'm not a singer, right? The preservation. Yes! That's what I was looking for. Of that footage looks great. You know what I mean? They've got, again, all the stuff in the back scenes cut in and stuff like that. Because like when you film the band live, you need to be like a three-man crew. A lot of the times I've filmed it and you've got one angle and then you've got a lot of elements, people coming in, lighting in your face, bands fucking, you know, you don't want to distract a band if someone's played and they see the camera and they're going to go rah, and then forget like, oh hang on, that's not my fucking solo bit. Or like with like Fever 333, like where's he going to jump off next? Actually, I might put this actually in because it needs a place. Fever 333 are probably one of the most, and no disrespect to all the lads and my parents I see on like a basis, but Fever 333 when he like sort of walked right up to us, climbed over us, got up on top of the fucking punch machine and just started screaming in my face. It's like one of the best things I think I've ever filmed live. But yeah, I love filming like Mitch Laddie and the Mitch Laddie band. Mitch is someone I get mesmerised when Mitch plays, and there's always been that chemistry ever since I met Mitch. When Mitch knows when we're filming, and he can like naturally just talented. I love filming Matty Connor on drums. I love filming Ryan because he's really bass. I love that, but again, it takes time. It takes time because you need to. There's one thing knowing a song that band's going to play. The live variation can change, especially like the moving, and you need to like again when you film a band like you've never heard them before, you try to cover it, but you might be over here, and this guy's about to film the fucking guitar solo, and your natural instincts will be like, I've got it! But what you need to do is sort of like work on your zoom and sort of quite quickly pulling on the focus, get the camera around and then try and get it in. But then they're the scenes that get left on the cutting room floor. That's probably why the best made it to the DVD. I would love to see an anniversary of that. But yeah, but again, I know other things as well when you get in your position. Like if you get to a gig, for example, Therapy, filmed them last year. Fucking love Therapy, one of my favourite bands ever. Absolutely amazing, like inspirational as well. And I got to film them and the Clooney. It's a bastard to film in the Clooney. You just don't have very good vantage points. And I got the best vantage point, and I wasn't moving till like I got what I needed filming wise, and you're trying to cover it and you're not trying to like that. Like again, you need to go to the toilet, and I'm like, I'll be right back. There's a lot of stuff you need to plan. But again, from someone who hasn't seen that for a very long time and has fond memories of it, to come back, and as someone myself who likes filming and travelling bands and going away and stuff like that, that is class, and I would love an anniversary of it. So that is the Family Values Tour for Review Rant Random. I've been Stephen Monkey Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.